Writing a first draft can be daunting. It's always a challenge, even for seasoned professionals. Here's my 3 tips to help keep things in perspective, make the process a little easier, and help get your first draft down with the greatest efficiency. 1. Consistency and perspective. The prospect of producing a body of work, whether an essay, dissertation, or piece of long-form creative writing, can be intimidating, even overwhelming. But being consistent and maintaining a sense of perspective will help you make good progress. Don't look at the summit of the mountain you've got to climb, just put one foot in front of the other. First, break the process down into manageable chunks. Let's say you have a 1,500 word essay to deliver in 4 weeks' time. It's always better to write over the word count and cut back when editing, so let's assume your first draft will be 1,750 words. Sounds like a lot, right? But to get a first draft of 1,750 words written in a week, you only have to write 350 words a day for 5 days. Getting your first draft done in a week would then mean you'd have another 3 weeks until the deadline. Then you could devote, say, 10 to 12 days to editing, with a few days available for that final proofreading polish. Write in 25 or 45-minute bursts, then take a break. When you've reached your 350 words for the day, stop when you're feeling positive and know what the next line will be. Ending when you know exactly where you're going will help maintain the momentum. Just turn up consistently every day and you'll soon have your UFD. What's a UFD? Let's have a look in point 2. UFD stands for Ugly First Draft. Allow your first draft to be an ugly mess. Don't worry about correcting spelling mistakes, punctuation, or any other errors that are unimportant at this stage. Leave those things until later. It's easy to polish and redraft as we go along. We type half-formed sentences, then repeatedly rewrite as we work out what it is we really want to say. Instead of rewriting sentences many times until they're correct, form a complete sentence in your head and only begin typing when you know exactly what a sentence will say. If you're writing an academic piece or report, it's best to split research and writing into distinct processes. Trying to research, read and write all at the same time will also slow you down and make the writing process fragmented. The most important thing to remember is that nobody sits down and writes something perfectly formed first time out. Point 3. Catch the worm. Think about how you go about the process of writing. There's probably a pattern. Do you get up early, raring to go, or leave your writing until the end of the day? If you have a job, you might not have a choice in the matter, but putting off your writing until late in the day is often a form of procrastination. Be honest. Are you delaying the writing because it isn't something you want to do? Do you say things like, "But I write best when I'm under pressure"? Often, the reason people feel they write best when a deadline looms is because at that stage they just have no choice but to write. It's just got to be done. This usually means the writing is rushed, and important aspects such as editing and proofreading suffer as a result. By the end of the day, you're also tired. We are at our most creative after sleep, so even if you're not a morning person, if you can, it's best to write as early in the day as possible. It can feel a bit of an effort at first, but it will soon become a habit, and I'm sure you'll see positive results. Writing early in the day has the added benefit of meaning you can get the work you've got to do out of the way, which can help you feel more relaxed, which will feed into your writing in general. So here are your key points. Write every day and stop when you know what's going to come next. Get your ugly first draft down onto the page as quickly as possible and avoid procrastination to benefit the editing and proofreading processes. Don't overthink it.